Is there a time limit on the track stand?
Going. All right. Hello and welcome everybody that's tuning in live for the live stream portion of our auction. Thank you all for joining us. My name's Corey and I'm going to be serving as the behind the scenes controller here and our host for today's show. Our main goal today is to raise a lot of money for the Jerry Baker Memorial Velodrome, and we've already been doing quite a bit of work with our silent auction. So we have a couple updates to do here. Obviously, having fun, getting dressed up for the occasion. Miss being with everybody in person, but this is about as good as we can do considering the circumstances. First of all, a huge thank you to our item donors. Our silent auction went off with a great deal of success. Considering the crazy year we've had, our community has stepped up in really big ways, and we are just so thrilled and so thankful to our community for everything they've done. So great items that we had in our silent auction. Also thank you to everybody who has already bid on something, whether it's a pre-bid in the live auction portion or if you went and tried to win something in that silent auction. Really, really exciting stuff to watch the last couple days. And the report is we have already made about $15,000 before even finalizing the live auction portion of this event. So big shout out to our community for helping us raise all this money and helping support the track in this crazy year. We really appreciate it. A couple things we need to do before we get started with the main event. So I'm going to kind of run you through a few things here. First of all, you can check in the chat. We've already linked where you can go to participate and see the featured items that will be coming up today in the live auction. I've also put up a link for participating in the track standoff. I'll talk a little bit more about that here in a second, but first we probably should go check in and see how they're doing out there, because our two riders are going to be getting on the track here any second. So let me see if I can go bring in our feed here. And all right, on the left, it looks like Will Fowler getting a little further back on the track. He's getting set up to go. And of course, we got Joe from last year. A lot of folks remember Joe raising the big bucks at the event last year. Team Will on the left, Team Joe on the right. Looks like we're going to get these guys started here. All right, thumbs up, and we're going. All right. Right, yeah, this isn't that exciting. I kind of forgot about this. They're just going to be standing still for a while. So, you know what? We'll be checking back on these guys every once in a while. It's going to be a good time. But they're going to be standing upright for a long time during this event. In fact, during the main event, you'll see them down in the bottom left-hand corner, so we can keep an eye on how they're doing. Cool. So I do need to help you guys make sure you know where to go to participate in the track standoff. So if you're here live and you haven't chosen a team yet, you still have a chance to do that. The link is already live up in the chat, so you can check that out. But I'm also going to just really quickly show you on my screen how you can get around on the website. So you should see here I've got the page up for our live auction, and on the left-hand side you're going to see this big link here. Oh. Looks like I'm doing the wrong stream for my screen share here. Let me see if I can fix that. There we are. Haha. Okay. So track standoff details here. You'll see this great video. That's here at the top. If you haven't taken a look at that yet, that's pretty fun. That was a joy to make. Underneath there, you've got this fill out the easy Google form. Just click that. And this is the link that's also in the chat. It's directly here. Just fill out the information below. Choose your team. Choose the donation level. Hit submit. You're not able to pay yet for this. This is actually one of our items in the auction, but it's closed right now. What's going to happen is at the end of the event, once we figured out how long they've been on the bikes, we'll calculate it for you at those different levels, and then you can go in and select the amount you're donating, and we'll get that all taken care of. Okay. We'll also try to work on getting the winning team. We'll get that raffle going later for the jersey from Egon Bernal. So stay tuned for all of that. Yeah, there was a moment of Corey inception. Sorry about that. All right. Well, with that, we're just about ready to get things rolling here with the actual event. So I am going to bring in, and I'm so excited to reintroduce our esteemed auctioneer and our annual expert in the area. I'm going to bring on Jeff Pyatt. Jeff, are you there? Jeff, hello. Hello.
I'm here.
All right.
I'm not even muted. And if I'm the esteemed expert, it falls under the heading of you get what you pay for with volunteers.
There, we're happy to have you either way.
I love doing this. And we make some money for the velodrome every year. We do a good job of raising money.
All right. Well, Jeff, you're going to be kind of the main person running us through each of these auction items. So I'm going to switch our view now so you can kind of follow along with what we're going to be bidding on. Make sure that you have that featured items page up, folks, so you can see. And when we're looking at the screen here, you'll notice that we're going to have Jeff who's walking us through all the details. And then that PowerPoint on the right, you're going to see that big number there. That's going to tell you what numbered item that we're going to be talking about, as well as the name of the item, so you know which one we're going to be closing out shortly. So stay tuned. Our very first item is going to be starting up here in just a moment, and that is auction item number 4, the anonymous donors world famous cookies.
And that's my cue.
I think so. Let's go ahead and get it started, shall we?
Shall we? So those of you who have been to the auction before, you know this is a staple. We get it donated every year. And having never bought them, but having taken cookies from people who have, I can tell you that they are well worth bidding on. It's an anonymous donor, but these are something special. They're 24 glorious bombshells of love. They've got chocolate, roasted pecans, rum, butter, more butter, secret ingredients. You can customize them this year to have either milk or dark chocolate, and or for pecans or walnuts, or neither. These are not, I'm not coming through.
Oh no, you're doing great.
Okay.
Sorry, we're doing a little bit of sound check in the back. You're doing great.
All right. These are not low calorie. They are designed for athletes. I've been told they're sprinter cookies, but they don't need to be. They've got about 500 calories in each. They're wonderful for endurance riders. They'll get you through a kilo. They'll get you up the back stretch of a sprint. They will be delivered to your house on a mutually agreed date after Labor Day. Those of you who normally attend our auction, you know that there is always a secret second item. The online, we set it up. So, since this is online, it's a bit weird. There's still a second batch, but here's the catch. Because Amara is terminally pregnant, she has to match. She gets the second batch. That's the deal. Amara gets the second batch. She is going to have to pay whatever you pay for these. And so that's how we're going to have the 2 batches. So let's get the bidding started. And I'm going to go just a little slow here because I am working with this. So we have a bid currently of $140. I'd love a bid of $150. Do I have somebody that'll bid $150? And
how long do you think we want on the clock for this one, Mr. Pyatt? What do you think?
Oh, let's go. Let's just try 90 seconds. And
you got it.
And and you might need to give me just a little bit more because I am challenged just a tad on this.
Yeah, I'm sure we all are. In fact, I see some folks in the chat here. Probably it would be good right before I start the countdown and while you're working with it, I'm going to take a screen share again and make sure folks know exactly where to go to participate. Sound good?
Okay, let's do that. Let's make sure that we've got that going. So I now have, let's see, if I look at history for this one, we're at 180. How about 200? Do I have 200? Can I get $200 for this? $200.
Oh, it's going up.
I'm at once. I've got, this is going Oh, I see, bid rejected. Somebody bid 175. It's already at 190. How about 250? Can I get 250 for this? How about 250, $250 for some good cookies on a per calorie basis? This is way cheaper than a Cliff Bar, and they are way better and made with much more love.
One tip, folks, is hit that refresh button so you know you got the most up-to-date thing, and then countdown is started. We got a little over 60 seconds left here.
Give me 250. How about 250? Anybody 250? $200. Somebody give me $200 right now. $200. Anybody at 200? We're at 190. Somebody give me $200 for these cookies. We're at 190. Do I have 200? Anybody give me 200? 190. And there's the history button again. We're at 205, 225, 225. How about 250? Nice work, Brett Seahorn. We're at 225. Somebody go 250. How about a 250? 225, 250. Christian, nice work. 250, 275. 275. Anybody? How about 275? 275. It's taking me, Corey, just a minute, because when I hit the refresh and the history and so on, it just takes me a minute. And so I'm sorry, we might have to extend this one just a little bit. But we're at 250. We've got 300 now from Christian. He's bidding against himself. That's what I like. Let's go 350, Christian. $300. How about 350? 350. Anybody? Let's see what we got here. This is taking me a few more clicks than I expected it to, but work with me. We're at 300. How are we doing
and our
for
countdown
time?
Is, we just hit it.
We just hit it?
We just hit it. What do you think?
Good. Christian Miller bought a package of cookies for $300, 2 dozen. Amara, you in for another $300 for the second 2 dozen?
I think she says we're in.
And to that wonderful anonymous donor, who many of us know is not so anonymous, thanks as always for being such a great supporter of our programs.
Awesome.
Now, I'm going to give just a little bit of a disclaimer here. And Corey, I apologize for doing this live, but as I do the refresh and the history to see the bids, it's about a 10 or 15 second process, or 10-second process for me to hit the various buttons.
Got it.
And so it's just going to be a little slow and maybe a little more clunky than we'd like it to be.
We'll all make it through it together. Obviously, none of this is ideal.
That's kind of what I figured. So
that's right.
That just may be user error, and that's the way it is. So
I'm going to take it. Yeah, I'm going to take it over for a second, do a track standoff check-in, and then we're going to come back to our next item. So I'm going to pop over one more time and see how things are going. So here's our team. Team Will on the left and Team Joe on the right. It sounds like we have some call-ins from on scene. Amara's hanging out there. So they've been up for about 10 minutes. Let's check in and see what Amara has to say here on our first check-in.
All right, hi there. We are Trackside, and I'm watching them not go anywhere. So I think they are winning right now. I would say check back in another 5 minutes, because not a lot's going on. Back to you, Corey.
All right, excellent. Well, that's about all we got there. Not a lot of movement, but we're gonna head right on back to our main event here, and we've got a comment to see if we can have a little more time for Jeff Pyatt to extract cash from donors. I like that idea. I'm gonna add some more seconds onto the countdown and see how that feels.
I think that's a great idea. And can you hear me okay?
Totally. You sound great.
Okay. Good.
I'm going to go ahead and introduce our next item, and you can take it away, Jeff. Up next is item 5, a gorgeous 3-night stay in Mountain Getaway. I've got 2 slides of beautiful photos for you to check out. And Jeff, why don't you go ahead and talk about our next item?
So enjoy the mountains on the sunny side of the Cascades, ideally situated 2 hours east of Seattle, between Stevens Pass and Leavenworth. This 3-bedroom, 2.5-bath townhome sleeps up to 8 guests. It's perfect for summer adventure, cycling, golf, hiking, Lake Wenatchee State Park, or winter fun, downhill and cross-country skiing, snowshoeing, sledding, the Leavenworth Lights. Mutually agreeable date to be arranged with the owners, John and Susan Bravnick. You can read all the awesome amenities in the description. This townhome really has everything. The value for this item is $850. Let's start the bidding at $250. Let me see where we are. We're actually already at $650. That's good. Pardon me. I forget that we've started this process. Again, work with me, folks. We're at 650. Could I get 750? We're at 650. I need $750. 650. Anybody? 750. Let's see where we are. History. Again, I'm at 650. Could use another bid. How about 700? We're at 650, $700. Somebody give me $700 for this wonderful 3-day trip. I'm struggling here. That's all right, folks. 650. I need $700. I've got 650. How about 700? I need one bid at $700. There's 700. Thank you, Andrew Carlberg. 700. How about 750? Wayne Wakeman, you'd bid 650. How about 750 from you? 650. We're at 700. How about 750? 700. I need 750. Got 700. Let's see. I've got, yeah. So Mark Hollyhead, you got outbid by Andrew Carlberg. Do you want to go to 750? How about 750? It's an extra $50. $750 to Wayne Wakeman. Nice. Thank you. 750, 800. Need an $800 bid. 750, 800. Anybody 800? 800. How we doing for time, Corey?
I got us at just about 2 minutes still, so plenty of time to milk it.
Okay, good. Well, so we're at $750. Look at these pictures of this place. It's spectacular. There's snow skiing, there's snowshoeing, there's water skiing, there's paddleboarding, there's whatever you want it to do. All we need is another donation. We're at $750. Somebody give me 800. How about $800? Mark Hollyhead, you missed it. 750. How about 800? We're at 750. I need 800. There's $800. Nice. Thanks, Mark. So 800, 850. We're just approaching the value. $800 right now. How about 850? 800, 850. Andrew, you know that you want to go over there. Mark, Wayne, somebody. 800. I've got $800. How about 850? Somebody give me 850. $800. 800. I need 850.
Into our final minute. Minute.
Alex Siegel, you missed out. You got outbid at 800. Pop it back in there for 850, and you'll be in the lead. We're at 800. I need an $850 bid. I've got 800. I need 850. 800. Anybody want to give me 850? 800. Let's see. We've got 51 seconds left. I see the clock now, Corey. I'm figuring this whole thing out. We're going to be good by the time we get done. 800.
Yeah,
come on.
It's on a little bit. It's on a bit of a delay to you, so it's actually on 15 for our live audience.
Oh, okay. Yes, you're right. Okay, we're at 15 seconds. So $800. $800 going once. I'm going to click it one more time and just see what happens. Tell me when we're there. And we're at 850.
And
nice
bidding
work,
is
Alex.
Closed. Hey, look at that.
Hey,
Bidding's
nice
closed.
work. Alex Siegel, $850. Thank you very much. That'll be a nice week or weekend, long weekend trip.
Very good. I kind of forgot to cue the nice jazz music earlier, so now we're setting the mood a little bit better here as we get further along in our event. We're going to continue right on to the next item, everybody. So I'm going to introduce our 6th item for the auction today. It is a 6-year vertical wine offering from Avenia Sestina. This is 2011-2016. Jeff, why don't you talk about this one? So
Avenia Wine they're a Woodinville-based winery. And I'm seeing where we are right now. It's a Left Bank Bordeaux package. It is a great, it's ready to be drunk now, 2011 to 2016. You could drink it now. You could put it down for another 10 years. If you want to impress your friends, once you can take masks off in groups, have a 6-year vertical of a really, really nice wine. Every one of these years ranks in the mid to high 90s. So they're great wines. We're at $650 right now. How about $700, please? I'd like a $700 bid right now. We're at 650. We're at 650. We're at 650. How about $700? I've got 650. You know, you guys, everybody who's sitting there listening, it's either Eric Moen or Christian Miller that are bidding on this, and one of you two needs to outbid the other. That's just the way it is. So we're at 650 to Christian. Eric was at 625. So Eric, you should probably at least go 675, don't you think? How about a 675 bid from somebody? Somebody needs to spoil it for Christian Miller. We all like Christian, but we don't want E5. There's Eric. See, Eric, it works. All right, Christian, it's back to you. You can't let Eric have this at his place. Maybe he'll invite you over if you bid $700 right now. And anyone else who wants to participate, please step in and be the spoiler for all these. I need a $700 bid right now, please. We're at 675, 700 is what we're looking for. 675, need 700, $675. How about 700? 675, $675. How about $700? 675. Corey, I'm inclined to say that we're getting close to the ceiling here. Can we
You got it.
slow it down or speed it up? I mean, we're at 675. One more time. Someone give me $700 right now, or we sell it for 675.
Final 30 seconds, I guess. Are you going to count it down? You got it. You count it down.
Nice job, Christian. All right, so we got $700. Eric, last time to you. We're at 700. Give me 725. 700 going once. 700 going twice. And $700 sold to Christian Miller. Does that work?
All right. I think so.
Nice job.
I want to address the user error on the last one. That's actually not, it's a back end thing, not a video desyncing issue. So I see you guys, I see the conversation in the chat, and we're aware we had to push 2 buttons to close the bid correctly. So we had thought we had closed it, but we hadn't saved the status, so it allowed for another bid to sneak in. We will address that. We were getting better at the back end of this. We're all new to it, so appreciate your patience with us as we make sure it goes as good as possible. So
was that on this one?
No, that was on the Mountain Getaway, our item number 5. So we will sort that out, but we think we are getting better at it. We're gonna take a quick standoff check-in. I got another check-in from Amara. Right, she's down trackside, so we'll do that. All right. So here we are. Not a lot of movement, but it looks like they've kind of shifted to the right from what I can tell. Amar, anything to update us on down there?
All right, and welcome back to Trackside. I'm now wandering around because they still have yet to move. But as a friendly reminder, if you fill out the Google form, you can be entered in a raffle with a chance to win the signed Egon Bernal jersey, the 2019 Tour de France champion. We'll be doing the raffle at the end of the whole segment. So make sure you fill it out. Choose Team Will or Team Joe and pledge your amount. Thank you. Back to you, Corey.
Awesome. Yeah, don't forget your chance to pick up on the on that great jersey. That looks great to me, and we're gonna head back to the main event here, and we're gonna introduce our next item. Item number 7 is coming up next. That is our VisionTech Metron 81 front wheel and Metron disc wheel set. Jeff, why don't you talk about these beautiful wheels? Jeff, we're losing you a little bit. We might have to pause for your connection to kind of sort things back out, so I'll take another second here. Check out the chat, everybody. The link for our track standoff is going to be reshared here again. So we lost Jeff for just a little bit, so I'm going to take over for just a little while here while we make sure everything's going smooth on his end.
Am I back?
I hear you now, so that's good. We're currently at 21 minutes on the track standoff, and as of right now, we're raising over $100 a minute thanks to those that have already contributed and pledged. So that's a good sign. All right, Jeff, we're ready on item number 8 item number 7 when you're ready to start.
7.
Very good.
I sure apologize for the technology. So I don't know if you heard the intro. Full speed ahead, Vision Tech. They are great, continuous, regular sponsors of ours. We've got a nice disc and a deep dish front wheel. These are the real deal. And let's be honest, and especially for those of us who are masters, looking fast is half the battle. And this wheel set is the real deal. The value of this pair is $1,975. We're currently at $1,450. I'll take a bid of $1,500 right now, please. Can I get a bid for $1,500?
I'm going to go ahead and put on the time, 2.5 minutes, and we'll see how that feels.
Minutes. So we're going to round it up to 1,500 right here, and then we're going to go up, I think, by maybe $100 increments or something. We'll see, but we're at $1,450. How about $1,500? I've got $1,450 from Justin LaFord. We could use a $1,500 bid. $1,450. How about $1,500? You know you want to be this fast. I want to be that fast. Somebody give us a $1,500 bid. This is a bargain for these wheels. We're at $1,450. $1,450. I need a $1,500 bid. $1,450. How about a $1,500 bid for this item? We've got a great pair of wheels. You know they're fast. We like to support our sponsors. This is Vision Tech, FSA. We're going to all be racing bikes again someday. And you want to do it on a fast pair of wheels. We're at $1,450. I'd love a $1,500 bid. How about $1,500? We're at $1,450. $1,500 bid? Can I get a $1,500 bid for these? We're not getting much action, Corey. We could be getting close to the top. How much time do we have?
We'll just take the countdown off, and I'll adjust that down to final 30 seconds if you'd like.
Perfect. Okay, you got 30 seconds to bid these up. We're at $1,450. We're at $1,450. I need $1,500, $1,450, $1,500. Somebody give me a $1,500 bid. Someone bid $1,500. We are at $1,450. Going once. How are we doing for time, Corey?
10 seconds. Final 10 seconds.
10 seconds. One last shot. $1,450 going twice. Justin LaFord bought himself a pair of nice wheels for $1,450.
And bidding is closed. There you go.
Thank you.
Yep. Very good.
Sorry, I overstepped my bounds again.
Oh, it's going beautifully, Jeff. All right, everybody. Thank you. We're moving on to our next item. Let's keep this show rolling right along to item number 8. Up next, we have a 1-week stay at a Sun Valley apartment. Jeff, why don't you take it away?
It's
Looks like we're having some connectivity issues again for Jeff, so give us just a moment here and we'll get back to it. Again, make sure everybody you know where you're looking for your items. If you don't know where the link is, I put it right into the chat for you, so you can click that and get right over to item number 8. And then you can join in on the fun. I can hear you pretty good now. I certainly can.
All right. So, good. Okay, so we have a 1-week stay at Sun Valley. 7 days, 6 nights in a 2-bedroom, 2-bath apartment donated by the Fowler family. Be sure to check the pictures out for this one. It is gorgeous. It's iconic. Big red barn on Warm Springs Road in Ketchum, which is the town Sun Valley's in. It's a great location. You're close. You're right on the bus line that'll take you downtown, take you to the ski mountain. You can walk out the door and hike. You can walk out the door and ride your mountain bike. It's easy to get to the ski lift. There's a saying in Sun Valley that you go for the winters and you stay for the summers. You'll have a great week of skiing if you go. If you go during the summertime, you'll have nice hot weather, great mountain biking, hiking, golf, tennis. There's a shooting range. You can just sit and chill. It is just a great place. The value for this item is $1,500. And our current bid is, wait for it. Current bid is $1,100. So let's take it to 1,200. How about a opening live bid of $1,200? We're at 1,100. How about $1,200? This is for a week. It's less than $200 a night. 1,100. How about 12? $1,100. Looking for a $1,200 bid. $1,100. Can we get a $1,200 bid for a great week in Sun Valley? If you've never been to Sun Valley, it's a wonderful spot. It's cozy, it's easy to get to, good restaurants. The Pioneer has the best margaritas in town. They don't waste much money on margarita mix, so they're a good value, and you should go explore. We're at $1,100. We need a $1,200 bid. Catherine Burtney is at $1,100. How about a $1,200 bid? I need $1,200. We're gonna give you a week in Sun Valley. $1,100 right now. How about $1,200? $1,100, $1,200. Do I have a $1,200 bid? Anyone want to give me $1,200? $1,100 right now. Could use a $1,200 bid. $1,100. $1,200. We're not getting much action, Corey. Should we scale it back a little bit?
You got it. Let's put it down to the final 30.
Okay. Let's put it down to 30 seconds. Come on, folks. $1,100. This is a great package. You're going to have fun. There's $1,200 from the Carlbergs. Nice. Thank you, Andrew. $1,200. How about 13? We're at $1,200. Need a $1,300 bid. $1,200. $1,300. I need a $1,300 bid. Somebody take this from the Carlbergs, who we love dearly. We've got $1,200. I need $1,300. $1,200. How about $1,200, $1,200 sold to the Carlberg. All right. We had Andrew on the strong $12 margaritas.
Very good. All right. Our next item up, we're going to jump right into introducing auction item number 9. This is a junior woman signed world champion jersey with Megan Jastreb and Zoe T. Perez are on that jersey. Jeff, why don't you talk about it?
This has to be one of the coolest items we have. As Corey said, it's a world championship jersey signed by Megan Jastreb and Zoe Perez, is it? Perez. They won the 2019 Junior Madison World title. Megan also won the Junior World Omnium title on the track and the Junior World Road title to become a triple world champion at the age of 17. According to Jeff Pyatt, her ride at the road race was the highlight of the entire World Championships. The savvy and pose that she displayed in the last kilometer of that race was truly unbelievable. As one journalist said, she has ice running through her veins. As a side note, our own Joe Kiesanowski coached the junior women's team, including Megan, in that victory. Thank you, Jeff Pyatt and Joe Kiesanowski, for getting us this amazing item. As an important aside, the proceeds from this item will go directly into the Jerry Baker Development Fund. The value of this one is priceless, and that's no doubt. We're currently at $250. Somebody give me $300 right now, please. $250, $300. How about $300? We're at $250. Someone bid $300. $250. I need $300. $250. How about $300? $250. $300.
Oh, and it looks like we've got an update here on the track standoff. Hate to interrupt. We're going to go back here really fast. Coach Amara says we've hit the 30-minute mark. So she actually had to make the audible, said, we're at 30 minutes. Boys, no hands. So 30 minutes later, here we are. So they're doing the no hands now. Joe's still working on getting his hands up, actually, looks like. So this is where it gets a little bit more intense. As Rachel's saying, meanwhile, on the track, the boys still going. Team Will looking very strong still. Half an hour into this standoff. So we're just seeing what's going on here. Looking like Team Joe struggling. But hopefully he can keep it up for a few more minutes here. As it's foot is down.
Oh.
Team Will takes it. Look at that. Let's see how much longer he can stay up now. Very cool. Team Will makes it all the way. So I'm going to go ahead and put it back to the auction. We're going to try to see if we can see where he loses his footing. But he's doing a great job over there. So let's bring it back to the auction now.
All right. Let's see. Am I in the right spot? The Junior Women's Signed World Championship jersey. This went the way it was supposed to. We're now at $550. Thanks for taking it away. I was struggling there for a minute. $550. How about $600? We're at $550. We need $600. This should be in the home of one of our junior racers. Plain and simple, in my opinion. I think it's so cool and it's so inspirational. And we are at $550. How about $600? $550, $600. Eric, it's back to you at $600 bid. There's $600 from Carolyn Scoville, $600 actually from Eric Moen. Carolyn, you got, he bid before you did, so I need $650 from you. We're at $600. How about $650?
Minute and a half on the clock still, minute and a half.
You got a minute and a half, good. We're at $650, nice, Carolyn. So we're at $650. How about a $700 bid? $650, $700, $700. Now you need $750, $650. We're at, we're at $700. I need a $750 bid now. We're at $700. How about $750? There's $750, $800. $750. How about an $800 bid? We're at $750. I need an $800 bid. I'm getting good at the refresh button here, Corey. $750. I need an $800 bid from Eric Moen or anyone else. Rachel, you in? We're at $750. How about $800? $750, $800. $750. Somebody give me $800. This is a $1,000 item. I've got $750 right now from Carolyn Scoville. Would love to have $800.
Final 30 seconds. 30 seconds on the clock.
30 seconds to go. Somebody's going to get this for a bargain. There's $800 from Eric. Nice. $800. How about $850? We're at $800. I need $850. We've got what, 15 seconds? $800. I need $850. $800. I need $850.
10 seconds.
We're at $800. $800. I need $850. Somebody bid $850.
2, 1, and closed.
And sold to Eric Moen. And if you've ever been to Eric's office, he has a whole bunch of really cool jerseys. And I expect this will be right up there with the rest of them. Thank you, Eric.
All right, we're just, because it's down to the wire here and Will's been pulling off an amazing feat, we're going to go back to the track standoff for a second, see how things are going. So let's bring that full screen. Team Will putting in the long haul here. A clock check. These guys have been on the bikes for 34 minutes roughly now, with Will now about 4 minutes into his no hands on the bars, about 3 minutes or so. So he's putting in one heck of a show here at the end, trying to raise as many dollars as he can out of this. So pretty exciting stuff. Joe's watching on from the sideline. Team Joe, our champ from last year, you could say. Pretty awesome stuff.
That is so fun to watch.
It is. It's great. So I know now it's like at the point where like we can't even believe that they're still upright, and it's just like, this is incredible. I think it was Eric Moen who pointed out in the chat, like, these are two amazing young men in terms of their endurance and their ability to do this for so long. Oh man. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and go back and we're going to introduce the next item, and it may, we're going to be on the ready, okay, Jeff, in case I need to pop back over here.
Yep.
I'll do just that, okay? All right, we're on auction item number 10, everybody. This is the JBMV Auction Set by Sky Valley Studios. Let's talk about these beauties.
Okay, better known as Dot Abbott's badass woodworking. The set includes a pizza peel, a serving board, and a set of coasters.
Oh, and there we go. I got to cut you off. We're right back to it. Team Will finally giving up the chase there.
Nice.
Oh, right. So 35 minutes and 49 seconds is what the clock is coming in at. So 30. Yeah, okay. So we'll say 36 minutes because, you know, we're making money here. So very impressive. You can see Team Will takes it. Very good. Good sportsmanship and a fun competition there. Very nice.
So is it back to me?
Let's go ahead and continue the bidding then and get back into our item number 10.
Okay, so item 10 are these beautiful pizza peel serving board and set of coasters. I hope some of you watched the making of this by Dot. The videos were well worth it on Facebook. I'm sure that she will share all those with whoever the winning bidder is. Dot, thanks so much for your support and for this beautiful package. We're currently at $500. This has a value on it. I'm going to tell you that it's I think this is another one of our priceless things. This has a I'm going to, Corey, on the history, it says that max bid confirmed. Did this have a max bid, or are we still bidding on it?
Somebody might have put in a max bid, so we might see some folks try to bid in and get immediately outbid by that max bid, but it's still open, so we can still we can still let it go.
So this is as I said, this is a priceless item. It's just, there's too much love and fun and history into it. So we're at $500, and I would like to see a $600 bid, please. $500. How about $600? We're at $500, $600. The first one to hit $1,000, maybe Dot will give you a upgrade to next cat up. I don't know. She probably won't. How about $550? $500. Give me a $550 bid. We're at $500. I need $550. $500, $550, $500, $550. Someone bid $550 on these, please. Need a $550 bid. We're at $500, $500. Look at the handwork that went into these. Take just a second and look at the cutouts. Just the amount of work is just exceptional. These are more artwork than they are anything, and we're only at $500. Somebody give me a $550 bid, please. We're at $500. How about $550? $500. I need $550. $500, $550. $500, $550. Would love to see a $550 bid. I need a $550 bid, and we're not getting much action. So how are we doing for time, Corey? Oh, okay, good. As you know, I'm delayed, so I don't know exactly how. So I need $550. I've got $500. How about $550? $500. Rachel Spain, you and Stephen Heminger are bidding. You're both at $500. His is confirmed. I need a $550 bid from one of you. I'm at $500. I need $550. Somebody give me $550. There's $550, Rachel. Nice. Thank you. How about
Here comes the final 10 seconds.
Stephen, you've got one last shot. It's at $550. I need $600. $550, $600, $550, $600.
And the bidding is closed.
Nice. Thank you, Rachel. I don't know that I would be willing to use those. I think they're just too pretty to dirty, but they're wonderful. And Dot, thanks again.
All right, moving right on to item number 11. This is a 3-night stay in a Whistler condo. Jeff.
All right, give me just a sec. I like to be able to have you talk about the track stand while I pull up the next bit of data.
Unfortunately, the track stand's concluded.
I know, that's why I'm behind.
And I get it.
We've got a 3-night stay in Whistler. For all of you watching us from Burnaby, this is your chance to bid local. And for all of us, it's a good chance to go up, hang out with your Burnaby friends, and then to have some fun at Whistler. This is a ski-in, ski-out vacation condo. 1 bedroom, 1 bath at the Aspens Resort. Has 3 hot tubs, a pool, subject to availability, so book it through the owner. For Canadians, dual citizens that can cross the border while things are still locked down, this can be extended to a 7-day at no extra cost. So you heard that. If during the lockdown if you buy this and want to take advantage of it during the lockdown, it's extended to 7 days. Thanks, Brooke Davis and Jonathan, for doing this. It's got to be just a great package. We're at $700. How about $800? I've got a $700 bid. Let's go to $800. $700, $800. We're at $700. We're at $700. I'd like an $800 bid, please. $700, $800. How about an $800 bid? We're at $700, $800. Look at the pictures of this place. And as it says, it's ski in, ski out. I imagine that is also mountain bike in and mountain bike out during the summertime. Like I said about Sun Valley, you go for the summers, you stay for the winters. We're at 700, or you go for the winters and you stay for the summers. We are at $700. I'd like
1 minute left. 1 minute left.
I'd like an $800 bid, please. 700. I need 800. How about 750? Somebody give me 750. We're at 700. $700. How about 750? 700. There's 800 from Bernard Yee. Thank you. 800. How about 800. Need $900 bid now. Bernard, you're going to love this if you get it. Wayne Wakeman's in the hunt. How about $900 for this, Wayne? We're at 800 right now. How about 900? 800, 900. I need $900 bid. I'm at 800. Need $900 bid. $800. Need 900. Got $800 right now. Need a $900 bid. 800. How about a $900 bid? We're at 800. How about 900?
10 seconds remaining. 10 seconds.
I need $900 bid. Last chance. We're at $800. How about 900? $800. Wayne, $800 to Bernard Yee.
And closing it.
Close. Thank you very much, Bernard. And thanks, John and Brooke. That's very generous.
Very good. I'm going to take a moment, instead of talking specifically about the track standoff, we're going to talk about how you can close out on that track standoff. We'll talk about this a few more times during the stream, so let me jump in on that while Jeff gets himself ready for the next item. Right now, coming out in the chat any moment now should be the information you need, the link to the featured page and the item. I'm going to go ahead and do a screen share so I can make sure you know what we're talking about here. So on our main site now, item number 3 has been opened up. In fact, items 1 and 2, which have been opened as our general donations, are sitting there right next door. But the item that has now been updated here is item number 3, donate to the track standoff. Just click that item. And then right here on the right-hand side, these are the different dollar amounts, starting with $1 per minute and going up to the top amount per minute have already been calculated for you. Go ahead and click those options. If for whatever reason you thought you came in too high or too low, that's your prerogative. Or maybe you just missed out entirely. You just want to throw some money at the kids. You're impressed by how long they were doing the track standoff. You can always click the other button as well. That's another option as well. So that is now live. You can go ahead and go in there and select the amount that you need to donate at for the amount you pledged, and it's already taken care of it for you. So hopefully making that very easy for everybody. Again, the link is up right now in the chat. All right, and with back to our main event here, we're moving on to item number 12. We have up next a Peter Sagan signed and framed Tour of California jersey.
So I will admit that yesterday when I realized that the tour was on again, the Tour de France, it was kind of cool because we all miss watching bike racing. This is, with the Tour of California not happening this year, this could arguably be considered a vintage jersey. I'm not sure, but I know we'll all be watching the tour. And how many stages do you guys think Sagan will win this year? This is another one of those priceless items to have a signed, framed Tour of California jersey by Sagan would be just so cool. We're currently at $700. I'd take an $800 bid right now. We're at 700. How about $800? 700. There's 750. I'll take 750 and then I'll go for an $800 bid, please. We're at 750. How about 800? 750. Anyone want to bid 800? 750. How about 800? 750. 800. Anybody want to go 800? We're at 750. 750. We can go 800. 750. Somebody's got to want this one too. We're at $750. A Peter Sagan Tour of California signed, framed jersey. Best piece of art you'll have in your house. We're at $750 looking for an $800 bid. We're at $750. We'll take 800. How about an $800 bid? Somebody give me an 800. We're at $750. I need 800. We're at a $750 bid, folks. How about $800? $775 to Eric Moen. $775. We need an 800 now. Amy, it's back to you. Eric, this is
30 seconds.
Okay,
30 seconds.
30 seconds. 775, 800. I need $800. $800. Nice, Carolyn. All right, we got a couple of new bidders coming in. Good. We're at 800 and we're running out of time, so I'll take 850. 850 right now. We're at 800. How about 850? 800, 850. Excuse me.
10 seconds.
800. I need an $850 bid in the next 8 seconds. 850. I need 850.
And bidding is closed.
And Carolyn Scoville gets it for $800. And it will be one of your best pieces of art, I'm sure. Very nice.
Beautiful.
Thank you very much.
Beautiful. We move right on into item 13. We have a 5-night stay at Pyatt's Colorado Ranch. I don't know who we could possibly bring onto the stream right now to talk about this one, Jeff.
I don't either. So we're donating this is my wife and me, donating a 5-night stay at our place in Colorado. It's high plains desert, so very little rain. It's 6,000 feet of elevation. It's a 4-bedroom, 4.5 bath house. The one room is a 4-person bunk room. So if you want to pack people in, you can. We've got 4 nice Borealis fat bikes available. We've got 4 ATVs that will allow you to explore thousands of acres, kick up a little dust. Depending on the time of year, you can maybe chase down some cows, see how close you get to the antelope, the deer, the coyotes, the jackrabbits. Stay away from the porcupines. You can read, relax, enjoy a fire, hike, just chill. It's what I like to do most. Our closest neighbor is 2 miles away. And so if you're there during the warm weather, the outdoor shower is kind of cool. There's a well-stocked bar and wine cellar. And I will tell you that based on the bidding, the wine cellar may be better stocked than it is today. You can also bring your track bikes, because we're 45 minutes from the Colorado Springs Velodrome, an hour and a half from the Boulder Valley Velodrome. If you're up for it, our own Joanne Kizanowski will coach you on the Colorado Springs track. She'll take you for a road ride around the Garden of the Gods, or up 6,000 feet to the 14,000 foot summit of Pikes Peak. If you're extra energetic, she'll even take you on a hike up the Manitou Incline, which is 2,000 feet in just under a mile. So we are currently at $5,000, and I'll take a bid of $5,500 right now. We've got 5,000, we'll take 5,500. What I will tell you is we'll make this just as bespoke as we can for you, and make it special. We're at 5,000, I'll take 5,500, please. 5,000, 5,500, there's 5,500, thanks. Chris, 6,000. We're at 5,500, how about 6,000? 5,500, need a $6,000 bid. 5,500, how about 6,000? 5,500, how about 6,000? 5,500, 6,000. If you're, depending on the time of year, if you're there in the winter, it's a great place to tie a sled behind a 4-wheeler and pull people.
Eric Moen wants to know if you're going to be there to cook.
If there's an extra room, I'll come cook.
There you go.
And during the spring, if you're there at the right time, you can participate in a branding. We can just try to make all this stuff work so you can get some cowboy life going. We're at $5,500. How about a $6,000 bid? 5,500, how about 6,000? We're at 5,500, 5,500, I need a $6,000 bid. The Webbers are in at 5,500. Looking for a $6,000 bid. 5,500. How about 6,000? 5,500. 5,500. I'd like a $6,000 bid. You can go play cowboy. We can get you working. We can get
30
you
seconds.
building fence. We can get you doing whatever you want. We're at $5,500. 5,500. Would love a $6,000 bid. 5,500. 5,500. How about the Jeffrays? Come on, Lisa, get your daughter back out there. We need old short stuff Stacy out there. We're at 5,500. Looking for a $6,000 bid.
10 seconds.
5,500. We got 10 seconds. Anybody with a $6,000 bid? 5,500.
And that'll close it.
That'll close it. Thank you very much, Chris Weber. That's nice of you. And we'll make sure that you get treated appropriately. All right.
Very good.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say we're cruising right along here, doing great. So we'll move right into the next item. Thank you very much. Up next, we have the 14th item in the live auction. This is a custom Tracklines table designed by our own Brian Sater. Go ahead, Jeff.
One of my favorite auction items, we actually bought this a few years ago. He makes one a year just for us. And everyone who has ever bought one will tell you that they are really well made and they're beautiful and they are wonderful conversation pieces. So thank you, Brian, for your continuous generosity. This table is 18.5 inches square on top and 20 inches tall. It says it's got a value of $400. I'm going to tell you, this is one of those handmade priceless things again that you just have to own. So we are currently at a bid of $900, looking for $950. Look at the picture of that. The work on these things is just remarkable. So $900 right now. How about $950? $900, you need $950. Got $900, how about $950? $900, $950 from Rachel Spain. Nice, thank you, Rachel. How about an even $1,000? $950, looking for $1,000. This is definitely a 4-figure item. I need $1,000. We're at $950. Okay. $950. Need $1,000. Like $1,000 bid right now, please. We're at $950. How about $1,000? $950. Like $1,000. $950. Looking for $1,000. Looking for $1,000 bid. This is a collector's item and a nice little piece of functional artwork. There's $1,000. Thank you, Eric. How about $1,050? Rachel, we're at $1,000. Looking for $1,050. We're running out of time, so bid quickly. $1,000 would like $1,050. $1,000, $1,050. Need $1,050 bid. Need $1,050 bid. We're at $1,000. Looking for $1,050. We're at $1,050. Thank you, Rachel. $1,050. How about $1,100, Eric? $1,050. Looking for $1,100. And you don't have
Final 5 seconds.
The last call. We're at $1,050, $1,100. $1,050, $1,050.
And the bidding is closed.
And the winner is Rachel Spain at $1,050. Thank you very much, Rachel.
Nice. All right, everybody. Let's keep moving along here. We will, just as a reminder, we will be doing the poll for everybody that voted Team Will. We will be doing a poll for that here shortly to determine who wins the esteemed jersey prize for that. Please do go ahead and follow the link in the chat. I'm going to put that up here. Again, it should show up for you momentarily. And head on over to the track standoff item and finish the donation. If you've picked at your level, if you're not sure which level you're at, you can take some ownership on that and pick where you're comfortable, of course. There's also another option this week if you just want to put in a blanket amount that fits for your budget. We appreciate it so much. All right, everybody. Item number 15 is now up. We are talking about this beautiful signed women's Team Pursuit jersey. The names on this jersey will amaze you. Jeff.
Yes, they will. This World Championship jersey is signed by Chloe Daggert, Jen Valente, Emma White, and Lily Williams. Their story is quite amazing, as they had to rebuild the team after the loss of Kelly Catlin. Neither Emma or Lily had ever ridden on a track 2 years prior. Gary Sutton worked his magic in developing them and in putting the team together. At Worlds, you all remember this, Worlds. They qualified first riding a 411. In round 1, they took New Zealand out riding another 411 and being the only team to finish all four riders. In the finals, they took out Great Britain and rode another 411. Jeff Pyatt says that it was truly amazing to witness, and even more so to witness the entire journey. They dedicated their win to Kelly. Thank you, Jeff Pyatt and Joe Kizanowski, for getting us this amazing item. As an important aside, the proceeds from this item will go into the Jerry Baker Development Fund. Wow, that one just choked me up. The value of this is certainly priceless. We're at $800, and I'd like to have a $900 bid, please. $800, how about $900? We're at $800, would like a $900 bid. We're at $850 now, and I'd still like $900, $850, how about $900? $850, how about $900? $850, $900. I'll tell you, I've got an Olympic jersey in my office that was signed by Jenny Reed and her team that I won in something. and it is one of my favorite things that I own. So Peter, we're at $950. Nice. Brett Seahorn came in at $900. Peter Snoblin came in at $950. So I need $1,000. I'd like $1,000 bid right now, please. We're at $950. How about $1,000? $950. $950. I need $1,000. Looking for $1,000. There's $1,150. Thank you, Brett Seahorn. $1,150. $1,200. $1,200 is
1 minute
right now.
1 minute.
We've got a minute left. We're at $1,150. I'd like to get this thing up to a couple $1,000 if we can. We're at $1,150 right now. How about $1,200? $1,150, $1,200, $1,150, $1,150. Excuse me. $1,150. I need a $1,200 bid. $1,150. Looking for $1,200. How about a $1,200 bid for a piece of history? And a wonderful, the story is just the best part. $1,200 bid, please. You got $1,150. At $1,150 from Brett Seahorn, I need $1,200. $1,150. We're going to be running out of time here, folks. We're at
15 seconds now.
Okay, we're at $1,150. How about a $1,200 bid? Last chance. Looking for $1,200. $1,150.
Final 5.
$1,200. Anybody at $1,200?
And that will close the bidding.
At $1,150 to Brett Seahorn. Thank you very much, Brett.
Wonderful. All right. And actually, I can't believe it. We've made it to the end of the featured items in our auction. We've done it.
Well done.
All right. So I think we just have a few more things to wrap up here. And we've got a few things to talk about with our donations here. So I think you might have some things up there as well, Jeff. But thank you to everybody that participated in the live portion here. Again, we're just going to close out a few more things here in our show before we close it out. This wild adventure of an online auction that we're doing. So first thing we would like to point your attention to, as I'll kind of show my view again on the website so you can all see this. On that featured page you all have been following along with, just make sure you know that these first 3 items are all under the donations area. So I'll go ahead and talk a little bit about item number 1, this general fund item over on the left. Typically we don't ask for donations in a sort of general sense like this, especially at our auction. But this year is certainly a unique year, as all of you know, and we wouldn't ask if it wasn't important. But we are looking for some general contributions to our fund. Without racing or classes, we've had a fairly minimal amount of income this year. But there were still some overhead costs, as the usual things such as insurance and fees, maintaining our website and other online presence so that we can continue to do what we want to do. So if you wouldn't mind that first item there, if you weren't able to win something today and you still have some cash burning a hole in your back pocket and just want to throw some into the general pot for our usage and help the velodrome out this coming year, that item is open and will continue to be open. And you can use that. So, Jeff, if you want to talk a little bit about item 2 here as well, the Jerry Baker Development Fund.
Sure. The development fund serves multiple purposes. The main goals are to make it easier for new riders to get started by subsidizing costs internally and to support the next generation of riders by providing financial support to larger events. It's how we get our cyclists out to be seen. Typically, we have classes and camps every summer. That didn't happen, of course, because of the current situation. However, amidst all the craziness and uncertainty, we had a group of 30 juniors that put hours and hours of work into indoor training, and then eventually on-track training once they were allowed to. So while we won't be attending nationals this year, we have a feeling that we are going to need extra funds for grants next year to attend nationals and then hopefully sending some of these kids to the world stage. No pressure. Let's take a look at what they said when they were asked, what does track mean to you?
It means the world to me. It's my favorite sport. Having fun with friends.
Acceleration, speed, friendship,
Track for me is strategy, competition, and most importantly, community.
Endurance. I like to go fast, it's good exercise, and I get to meet new people.
My second home.
Endurance.
Getting faster. Community. Going past with friends.
To me, track means not quitting.
Fun cycling community.
Summer.
Flying 200s.
Family.
Competition in a fun way. Track is a bunch of really great people, and it's a place where I can become a better version of myself.
All right. Well, thank you again for everybody for tuning in. We'll be posting this live stream afterwards in case people want to rewatch things as it unfolded for whatever reason, and get to see the fun of the track standoff and everything that occurred today. And of course, we'll also get as much data as we can out about how much money we raised and how successful an event today was, so everybody can kind of see that in the follow-up. Those donations that you saw there, items number 1 and 2, as well as number 3, will stay open, so you can try to get those things in there. They'll be open for up to a week, so if you want to send them to friends and family and let them know that we're still looking for some contributions, you can do that as well. If you've won any items today, expect links in an email the next day or two, so that you can figure out your delivery options or pickup options. We'll figure that out with all of you and try to get you your things in a timely manner. Jeff, thank you so much for being again the voice of this auction and this event. We appreciate your the consistency from year to year. Having you as the face of this is comforting for all of us at this time. So thank you for doing that today.
You're welcome. Thanks. I look forward to doing it live next year and not having to click a bunch of buttons, and maybe it'll be smooth.
No kidding.
I appreciate your telling me to put on a tie. I haven't done this since February.
You got to have an excuse sometimes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And with that, folks, thank you for all of you that contributed once again. Really appreciate you all. And I think we're in about the right spot now to sign off, and looking forward to seeing you all in person sometime soon. Take care, everybody. Thank you.